Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, or night whenever you're viewing this. This is Mr. CRB right here, and I'm just showing you a brief example of what makes me what makes me able to ask for at least $50 million a year to help you and your company make a full readjustment of whatever their company culture is. Get the right executive in there. As I use American Gematria and numerology to specialize in strategic planning, team building, and efficiency coordinating. And what I have here is I have drawn my replica of the Tree of Life. Anybody that's familiar with the Kabbalah knows about the Tree of Life, and this is basically what I have decided to use as far as my expertise in on the world stage. So anybody that knows about Kabbalah, we have 10 spheres, and the 10 spheres can be said to be the personages or names of God. And then we have number one, Enoch; number two, Solomon; number three, Moses; number four, Abraham; number five, Isaac; number six, Jacob; and then number seven, the greater prophets such as Ezekiel, Daniel, Isaiah, Jeremiah. Then number eight, we have the lesser prophets. And then number nine, we have Joseph. And then number 10, David. So with that, um, there are 22 paths in the Tree of Life that connect the 10 spheres. Anybody that's familiar with the book by Napoleon Hill, you have the Law of Success in 16 lessons, and then you have Think and Grow Rich, which is a massively scaled down version of the former. But in the Law of Success in 16 lessons, you have the idea of the chief aim, long term goals, but also the next logical step. So we have 12 next logical steps, all of which correspond to the 12 zodiac signs, and then you have seven chief aims, which are the seven traditional planets, being Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, and then three elements. Of course, the element that the element of the Earth is the 10th sphere, which is the world that we dwell in right here, right now, which is the Asiya world. The Malkuth Sephira is what that's called. But the three elements, you have air, think, and then water, feel good now, which is what's the point of that. And number four is impulse and will. Okay, so another reasons why this is very valuable for companies is because, but also for coaches and people trying to reach any kind of goal in life, is because we can locate in this tree. We can locate the six motivators of success, which is typified by a plus sign, and then the six inhibitors of success, which is typified by a negative sign, minus sign. Now, the thing about that is the reason why is because whenever you think a thought and you have a feeling, right? Does it take you toward which is the plus sign? Does it take you toward the ultimate goal, or does it take you away from it? Okay, and of course, if you get too much, anybody that knows about the tarot, of course, you have your upright and then you have your reverse. Okay, well, too much of a negative, of course, is going to lead to the reversal, and then your positive, you have too much positivity, is that stasis. Okay, so you need a little bit of balance to be able to go whichever way that you want. Okay, but nonetheless, The six inhibitors of success are they correspond to the first six levels of the seven levels of consciousness, or the first six chakras. They can be said to be an imbalance of the first six chakras. And again, there are 10 spheres on this tree, but there are seven levels of consciousness, which the first level is the root chakra. The second level is the sacral chakra. The third level is the solar plexus chakra. The fourth level is the heart chakra. The fifth level is the throat chakra. The sixth level is the third eye chakra, and the seventh level, of course, is the crown chakra. Okay, now the inhibitors of success, the first six levels of the seven levels of consciousness, which the six inhibitors of success they are imbalances of. Number one is fear. Number two is guilt. Number three is unworthiness. Number four is hurt feelings. And number five is anger. And then number six is discouragement. Okay. So the motivators of success, more or less, they dwell here. They dwell here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, and the motivators of success are a little bit different, because again, once you get up here, that's basically where you've left the third level. The third level is the solar plexus, but that's where Pharaoh rules. Okay, and we trip ourselves all the time by being vengeful, which is the fourth level, and that is where her feelings is located at. But once you have learned to once we have, as people, have learned to transcend that, okay, and then we reach a certain level of success. Well, it probably would have been we probably would have reached that level of success because of one of these motivators, which the first one is revenge. The second level is higher consciousness. The third level is the desire to be seen as right. The fourth level is the desire to be seen as a leader. The fifth level, or the fifth motivator, is to be a part of something. And then the sixth motivator is the wish to love and to be loved. Okay. Now, as you can see inside of this pyramid right here, at the four levels, or the four corners of this higher earth, I have wrote down the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. Of course, we have Jacob right here, and then on the outside we have the names of of the priests of the Levites. Okay, in which we have Gershon in the west, Kohath in the south, Merari in the north, and then Moses in the priest in the east. Okay, so I hope that so far this is informative. Of course, there is a lot more specific information as to how this can pertain to your needing some services in strategic planning, team building, efficiency coordinating. But I think that it's pretty clear that as far as planning, once it goes to the your when it comes to your game plan, or whatever it is you're trying to do. First of all, the first step is to number it in the numerology or the gematria. Okay, so for instance, content marketing and video marketing, both when you number them, they both equal 72, which reduces to a 9. But social media marketing equals 90, and it also reduces to 9 as well. So let's say content marketing okay, is 72.9. Social media marketing is 99. Okay, so of course, the reason why that is significant is because in how we use numerology is that it corresponds to the path, the sphere, but also an astrological house as well. Okay, so the ninth path would be up here. Okay, so the ninth path is up here, and that's connecting the fourth sphere and the fifth sphere. Okay, but the ninth sphere would be right here, Joseph. Okay, and then the ninth house in the zodiac, of course, is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius would be more or less would be the 14th path, I believe, but it wouldn't necessarily be the path. It'd just be that energy in which that it rules, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is how we do the project management when it comes to the numerology, or the numerology aspect when it comes to the tree of life. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you very much. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night whenever you are viewing this. And there's a lot more. If you have some questions, go ahead and hit me up. I'll be doing a lot more teachings on this information in the future. Have a good one.